Okay.
Okay, so can anybody think of different examples of triangles that you see around the room?
The tripod.
Mhm. So there's a lot of different triangles on there. If you take one face and you can see a triangle, but you can also see a triangle if you take the smaller legs over on the edge.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Any other triangles?
How about the recycling symbol down here?
Mhm. And I also thought of one like right here, even on the mouse. If you make the bottom of the mouse a straight line, it's a triangle as well. Does anybody know how many degrees the interior angles of the triangle are? So today we're going to learn about how to formally prove that the interior angles in a triangle add up to be 180 degrees. So first, if you guys would just draw a simple triangle on a piece of paper. And then, does everybody know how to use a protractor? Okay, so then you're just going to measure the angles on your triangle, and we'll see how much it adds up to. So what were some of the sums that y'all came up with?
I'm 180 degrees.
180. So what happens if somebody got an answer of like 179 or 181?
They were using protractor or their lines.
An accurate measurement.
Yeah.
Like the lines. If, like, I use this to draw my lines so that they were straight, but if I just, like, drew it, it probably would curve.
So the accuracy.
Yeah.
Okay, so now using a ruler and paper, you guys can draw one big triangle on the piece of paper, so that way it will take up most of the space. And then once you are done, go ahead and put a dot in the corner of your vertices. This is just so that way we know when we cut it out which one is our the end piece. So then after that, go ahead and cut out your triangle. And then once you're done with that, you can go ahead and cut your triangle into 3 different parts. Just don't cut on the corners. So like you can cut it like this way and then that way. Just don't cut the actual corners. Because we're measuring what those are.
Wait, when we cut it, does it have to be 3 more triangles? Or just
So
3
you're gonna get
separate?
like 3 small triangles for when you're cut. So you can just cut it like down here.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just cut it in 3 different ways.
Oh, okay.
Or twice, I guess. And then from there, you're gonna take your vertices, so this was one corner and that was that and the other one was right there, and put them together to form a straight line. So using the knowledge of how many degrees a straight line is, what can you conclude from the triangle that we just made? So how is Catherine's shape different from, let's say, Aaron's?
Her pieces are all different sizes, and mine are kind of, like these two are like this one.
Why do you think that is?
I tried to make my triangle really like equilateral, and hers was like not.
So using that knowledge, what can we conclude about all triangles?
They're all 180 degrees.
No matter what they look like, correct? Okay, so now if somebody wants to come up to the whiteboard and draw a triangle on the GeoGebra app.
You just draw it or
Use the actual app. Okay. Does anybody know how to make 2 parallel lines from this? Anybody want to go up? Just like one parallel line to go through the top and one to go through the bottom. Does anybody want to come up and do it, or do you want me to?
I can do it.
Okay. Yeah.
I messed up.
This is undo.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it.
Okay, so please go ahead and, oh. Alright, let's try it. I did it this way. And then, I just did it this morning and it worked,
That
so.
looks like it worked. Ooh.
That's like too low.
That works.
There we go. Technical difficulties, it's fine. So, if we use this shape and, am I not writing this?
Ooh, cool.
And label those angles A, B, C. We know that angle A, angle B, and angle C all add up to be 180 degrees. We just proved that with this activity, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say that angle A plus angle B plus angle C equal 180 degrees. However, that doesn't prove that the interior angles of this triangle add up to be 180 degrees, because we just proved that that A, B, and C are all supplementary angles. So how can we use the idea of congruent angles and congruent triangles that we learned previously to substitute into this equation different angles? So if I label this D, E, F, G.
So angle C and angle F would be congruent
Mm-hmm.
because they're alternate interior angles.
Mm-hmm.
And the same would be said for angle A, and angle E.
So does anybody want to come up here and rewrite this equation using the angles in our triangle? Good. Does anybody have any questions about that? Okay, so how can we use this idea to prove that like the interior angles in a square are 360 degrees?
We can split it into two triangles.
Yeah, so if we have a square, so if I just draw a square up here, I can split it into two triangles any way that I want. So if I split it down here, now I have one triangle and one triangle. And so to prove that the interior angles in one triangle is 180 degrees, 180 degrees plus 180 degrees equals 360. So we can use the idea of triangles to prove other shapes. So, with that, does anybody want to try and come up and formally write out the proof for the triangle that we just did?
Did I draw a picture?
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, do these draw lines, do they? Okay. So it's given that angle B plus angle C plus angle F equal to 180 degrees. So we also know that angle E is congruent to angle A because of
alternate interior angles. So do we have to write that?
Mm-hmm.
And is this like a 2-column group that we've done?
Yeah.
Okay. And then also same with.
Yeah, you don't rewrite that.
And then, so then we know that angle A C plus angle B is equal to 180 degrees. I don't know.
Definition of triangle.
Oh, is that?
Definition
You
of
can
triangle.
just use like substitution.
Okay.
Good. Does anybody have any questions about that? Okay, so tomorrow we're going to use more of the idea of the square activity that we did here to prove that a square is 360 degrees, and then we're going to also look at other polygons, and see if we can generalize a formula of the number of angles and the number of sides in a polygon. Does that make sense? How do I stop this?
Just press,
Uh,
it's
Just the
like
one
a-
button.
It's just the one circle.